my hope and wish and prayer for you guys is that you're operating in your purpose, and these really hard times don't seem as hard because it's something that you love, and that the hard times don't last a long time, and you get into your flourishing, harvesting season because Jesus. I'm ready.
She's ready to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, 'cause these are dream rules. This is someone else I'm not.
I'm not behind today, but the day is just like flying by for me. It's a content day. I seem to like only sit down here when it's a content day because, you know, I actually comb my hair and do my makeup, and I'm not just like on my computer looking crazy all day. But woo, it is a day, and it's time for me to go on vacation. I'm so happy, you guys. Like, I need a break. I need a break so bad. I need a break so bad. Yeah, so I'm actually filming content, and I just talked to one of the partners that I work with, and they want me to go live on their platform. That was not a part of today's plan. So I don't know if it's happening today or not. It definitely wasn't a part of the plan because I've got so much editing to get done. Like I feel like I'm so behind when it comes to editing, and you guys, it's just been crazy. Like I've had so much to do. Like instead of just my day to day, I think things have just like gone from 0 to 10,000. Crazy week, but you know, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna be successful and all the fun stuff. Earlier this week, I shot some UGC content. I don't know if I showed you guys that, but I'm still shooting UGC content for businesses and brands, you know, little days in the lives, etc. Those go up on those companies' platforms, so they rarely go up on my actual YouTube channel. Sometimes they ask me to promote on my platforms, but UGC is for their platform. So majority of the time I'm shooting this content that never goes up on my page. So if you guys happen to see some of my content and you see my face, tag me, because I don't always know when it's going up. So anyway, that's the goal for today. We're getting it together to potentially go live for a brand. We got some meetings. Ooh, so many things. That's what I'm doing. I'll check back in with you guys once I get started shooting content. But I hope you guys are doing well. We're also going to talk a little bit about just like tips and tricks into getting into UGC and, you know, kind of pivoting as a business owner and different ways to bring in income. So definitely stay tuned for that because we're going to talk about that in this whole vlog.
Yeah. What's the worst case scenario? Plan out in your head how it's all gonna go. So you think you got it covered, but there's always something new that you discover you've not thought about. predictable outcome, and you're so scared you'll get it wrong. Have a good time, but worry after. Petrified what they think of my...
I'm so proud of myself. Let me tell y'all why. Because of all the things that people needed from me today and the turnaround time that was supposed to be today, they also decided to have 150,000 meetings. Oh my God, y'all. I had so many meetings today. That was not in the agenda. I was going to do my live stream, get dressed, film content. But I didn't even get started filming content until 5 o'clock. It's 5:15. Seriously? Okay. No, maybe like 4:45. Anyway, it's 5:15 now. I was able to shoot 8 TikToks, was great. I was also able to film the UGC content that I needed to film. And, you know, I'm just a little annoyed right now. I'm definitely a little behind. I have a few design things that need to be done. I need to edit a vlog. That's done. Strategy's done. I need to make some pop-up credentials for a new client. The header design has been submitted and approved. And I need to finish out a strategy. It's not all happening today because it's 5 o'clock. But, you know, I'm just going to get as far as I can possibly get. I'm very annoyed right now because there's so much stuff. And y'all, I've been ending the night like every night this week. Last night I was done at 9:30. Every other night this week I've been done at like 8. And I sit down, like I get up and start responding to emails, responding to people's messages, etc. at like 8:30 in the morning. So see how I've arrived to like 12, 13, 14-hour days? Very quickly. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about strategy, but clearly I don't have time for this. I think the most important thing that I want to share with you guys is the importance of finding work-life balance. This is such an ironic conversation, but if you're starting your own business, I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of people lie. They're like, oh, I started my new business. Now I make 6 figures and I'm just so happy, etc. But they're not telling you about the 12 to 15-hour days. And I think it's important to just be realistic about those things. Some weeks it's just like this. And no matter what I do, y'all, I get up to work out at 4:55 a.m. My alarm goes off at 4:55 a.m. I turn it off. I roll around and try to go back to sleep, even though I know that's not the case. I hop out the bed by like 5:15. I'm dressed and I'm out the door to go to my workout. My workout is 20 hours away. I work out for 55 minutes. And then I'm normally home by like 7:30 a.m. Take a shower, get my life together, sit down. You guys see how this stuff happens really quick. And then I really struggle when it comes to nighttime. I struggle doing a skincare routine or like any routine that's going to take long periods of time to do because I'm tired and I literally have to get up in such a short amount of time later. Work-life balance is extremely important, and it's also important to just know that like this is not going to happen all the time. Like this will not be every single day. It's just right now. It's a long process. Like it's a long process. So, oh crap, I gotta send an invoice today too. Child, see what I mean? This is how tired I am, y'all. I ain't even requested my money. Whatever. It's important, and I want you guys to understand that every day is not like this. But as you're building a business, a lot of this stuff you have to do from scratch unless you're going to invest in somebody else doing it. And to be honest, the investment that it would have cost for somebody to completely start my business and all of that is not worth it because it still would have required a lot of energy from me, i.e. they would want to know what I'm okay and not okay with and what my business protocols were. They still need that information. So it still would have required time. So it would have been time and money. It's not something that I prefer to outsource. We're going to thug it out until we get there. We're rolling up on year 2. Guys, we're like 4 months away from year 2. And I actually want to do something for year 2. So we got to get it together. Work-life balance is not always existent when you're owning a business. And I think that's important for everybody to know. It's not always possible. But when you can find tiny pockets of the day, like yesterday, I knew I was going to have to work that time period. My client needed me to do something that started at 8 and it ended at 10. Because I knew that, then I took a small block of time in the middle of the day for myself, where me and my husband went on a little date,
sometimes you just have to make things work, okay? When you own your business, it's not 9 to 5 anymore. It is forever to forever. Which is why it's super important to do something that you love and you're passionate about, because it's going to get hard. It's going to get hard. But those hard times do make you smarter. It makes you faster. You adjust, you build, you make better decisions, you ask more questions. That's just kind of where we are. So I thought I would just share that with you guys for any new business owners, because the process is stressful. We all know that. But I really do think you can make it through if you're operating in your purpose. So my hope and wish and prayer for you guys is that you're operating in your purpose, and these really hard times don't seem as hard because it's something that you love, and that the hard times don't last a long time. And you get into your flourishing, harvesting season, because Jesus, I'm ready. In a vlog. I thought this would be a really good time to share some editing tips. So here we go. Tip number 1 is to help out your clients in editing by giving them like an editing structure. So where we don't write scripts for clients, I've had a few people ask us, and the answer is no, we don't have the time to write scripts. What we do write is like a best practices guide, which helps the creator to understand the nuances that go into storytelling as a whole, and then also how to storytell in a captivating, interesting way for blogging. So we give them that guide so that they can understand how to create things, and then, you know, they can try different tricks and things. And so like sometimes they'll see a vlog that's like, okay, see you later. They swipe out, they swipe back in, and they're in a new place. They're like, how do you do that? So we give them some tips and tricks like that I think really help them. But if you've got a vlog that has a lot of B-roll, which we also suggest to a lot of our clients, and it's like upbeat and interesting and things, one of the things that's helped me when I'm filming or when I'm editing a video like this is to kind of get a feel for what their vlog is. So I'll just kind of like fast scroll through the vlog, kind of see what they're talking about. Hair, makeup, beauty. Is it serious, you know, or is it more like solemn? Whatever the video is about or get an idea, then I hop into our video, or not our video, but our music platform that we use for copyright-free music. If you want to know anything about that, feel free to click our link below and you can learn all about it. But I click into there and I have playlists saved for each client based on the type of music they listen to, whether they like, you know, fast or slow music, whether they prefer music with no profanity or, you know, inspirational, whatever they like. I have different things saved for them, and some days throughout the day, like I'll just turn on new playlists and suggestions, and I'll listen to it as I'm going on about my day. And if I hear something, I'll go, oh, this should go in this person's folder, this should go in this person's folder. So I've got a folder full of music that is like their genre, their judge, things that they like, and I also share it with them so they can go yay, nay, or they can add music to it if they want to. So that's pretty cool. But when I get a feel for what their video is about, I play that playlist. So I'll just go in my computer, turn on the playlist, and I'll play it as I'm editing to kind of like go, ooh, this song would go great here, this would go great during my transition, things like that. So that's a little tip for anybody that's editing. You're like, oh, I wonder how like they get the vibe going and the music matches up. A lot of times, if people are smart, they'll edit to the music. So if I know this client, like she likes like hip hop and like Afro beats and stuff like that, if I know that's the kind of music that she's going for, I'll go through her list and like pick a song or two and I'll edit to that, like edit to the beat, transition, you know, kind of make the feel, speed up, slow down, go with the music, so that it gives like more of a cinematic feel. So if you're ever editing your video and you're like, dang, I need, you know, like I want this to hit a little more, definitely, you know, editing your stuff to the music, not just like by the beat and changing the clips, but like, you know, speed up, slow down, your, you know, ramping, maybe like turning down the contrast in some areas. All those things make a big difference when you're editing to give like, you know, an interesting kind of feel to the video. So just want to throw that tip in. I'm gonna get back to editing because I got a whole lot more. I'm still using my favorite game. I don't know if I showed you guys this before, but this thing, oh, game changer. You know, I learned about it on TikTok, you know. Look at that. Oh, it's a beast. So I'm working on stuff. I'm scrolling on my phone, like writing, you know, sending a text or whatever the case is. Like, look how cool that is. I love it. And then, of course, I got my iPad down here. I have so many screens and devices in here. It's insane, but I love this. This is actually it's pretty funny because my client, I didn't realize she was doing this, but she's recording our strategy meeting. So there I am, and no makeup, but thank God my hair is like somewhat done. Can you guys see that? Hi, Bridget. And she's got the same computer I have, except hers is yellow. So this is pretty hilarious. There I am. I was in deep thoughts.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say. Blew everybody away, wear whatever I want. Dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going? Nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams, living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams, living in my dreams. She can make all the problems disappear. She could tell you the things you wanna hear. She could read your mind and that you could believe all the little lies to tell yourself at night. Never get it wrong, it's always